Well, when Republican Congressman Steve Booyer announced that he was retiring at the end of his 9th term in office, the political floodgates opened as more than a dozen Republicans filed to run for the District 4 seat.
Tom Harmison introduces us to some of the candidates to choose from in next week's primary.
13 Republicans are on the list for this year's District 4 congressional primary. The list is a mixture of first-time political candidates, public office veterans, and private sector workers. Each GOP candidate shares similar views on health care reform, government involvement, and spending, but they also believe there are some issues which set them apart from each other. John Acton is an educator and former coach from Brownsburg.
Being an educator, education is obviously important to me, and we believe fully that the future of our country is based on how educated our youth is. We believe that we want to eliminate waste, but not opportunities for kids, from federal level to state level.
Daniel Dunham is an Air Force veteran and corrections officer from Mooresville.
I think the one thing that sets me apart, I don't have any political bridges to worry about burning or building. I've never been elected to an office before. And I am used to working with people from around our country.
West Lafayette resident James Haas owns a trucking company.
I have ridden across the country some 2-3 million miles. I have listened to thousands of life stories. I've helped people in all kinds of situations.
Charles Henderson is mayor of Greenwood and a former police chief.
I also have worked inside the system as an administrator of trying to run a city and a police department of one of the fastest growing cities in the state of Indiana. It's had a lot of good economic development, and I understand that, but I also understand all the hurdles and roadblocks that are put up by the system.
Brent Hirschman is a state senator and farm operator from Buck Creek.
It's easy for a politician to make promises about what they're going to do, but I can back it up with a record of achievement on behalf of the state of Indiana as well as the Lafayette community, supporting Purdue, working on local projects like the Hoosier Heartland Corridor and Wabash Riverfront redevelopment.
No matter who voters choose in May and November, there will be a new face in Congress District 4 for the first time since 1992. Tom Harmison, News Channel 18.